What is going on, guys? It's Bobby and welcome to RX Tech Minds on Tomb Raider 3 Remastered's New Game Plus. This mission is a little bit of a long one. There's going to be a whole bunch of enemies for us to kill. Some of them we'll kill, some we will just run past, to be fair. There'll be three main types of enemies, two of which are mutants. One of those will just run at you and try and swipe you. The other one will try and poison you. The poison guys are basically just, they're not really a challenge, they're more of an annoyance really. They could cause you to use a save crystal or two more than you want to use, so be a little bit more careful with them, but the chances of them killing you are slim. The melee mutants, they are quite easy to avoid in this mission. Mostly you fight them in open spaces and places where you can safely kill them. The only other enemy in this level is the flamethrower guys, and they are really annoying because they seem a bit random, and if they even touch you, it's over. Alright, the first point of a flamethrower guy is actually here. So if you have a surplus of crystals, you might want to use one here. If not, then you can just skip. Essentially what we're going to do is we're going to run around this corner, drop down to the left, and then sprint down here and attempt to attempt to run past that flamethrower guy. The only problem is sometimes he just stands down the far end and will shoot. We got lucky there. So you might want to make a, like I say, you might just want to make a save there, but you don't have to. If he's standing down the back end of that tunnel, you're basically dead to him. Otherwise you'll be fine. If you get poisoned by those mutants as well, don't use a save crystal there. You don't need to. You'll be at full health, so you don't need to use the crystal there. Anyway, onto the minecart. A couple of buttons to know. You can lean left and lean right to keep the cart on the tracks when you're going around corners. First of those is here now. We're going to lean to the right so you don't fall out. Then jump button is the brake. We're going to hold the brake all the way down this ramp. The only other button you need to know is the crouch button. We'll just crouch Lara down. From here, we're not braking at all. We're just going to hold left and then go over the jump. And then round this corner, there's a flamethrower guy who can just get us. It's a bit, he's a bit annoying, to be honest. So just hit the switch and then jump out to the left and then instantly left side top. While you're in the air, pull out the MP5 and just run away from this guy. Sometimes he follows you, sometimes he doesn't. He's followed us here, so we're going to start shooting. And we'll get the kill before he gets to us. Worth noting that sometimes whilst you're getting out the cart, he will just kill you. That can happen, so be aware of that. Collect the crystal. In order to get past these drills, just going to take one step up onto the ledge. And then we're going to wait for the drill to start closing and just immediately run through. What we'll do then is come over here, roll, slide down, grab all the way to the left. We're going to drop down, press roll, and then hold onto the grab button. Drop down without losing too much health. Then we're going to drop here, hold grab, and just let go. And then we're going to climb up here, start moving left. Essentially what we're doing now is letting go of grab in a second and grabbing onto the ledges below, but we need to make sure the distance is not too great. If the fall is too much, Lara just won't grab the one below. So here, I'm going to drop down there at the lowest point. Then we're moving all the way to the right by the wall. Literally you'll be touching the wall almost. So I'll just go right up there and then you can grab. And now we're moving all the way down again. Once you get past this point where the ceiling starts to go down again, you can now move. There is a poison guy here. 9 times out of 10 he's just going to poison you. There's not a whole lot you can do. Just stand up, jump. Sometimes he'll miss you, sometimes he won't. From here, shoot the flamethrower guy. This guy behind us is just going to spit at us. I'm not really bothered about him, to be perfectly honest. Who we are bothered about is the flamethrower dude. If he moves behind you, come and jump up here. And then move all the way over behind here. From here, you're now safe. If you've killed him already with the MP5, great. If not, you're safe here, so you can literally just stand and shoot to kill them off with the pistols. So just keep shooting at them, shooting at them, shooting at them. Here we go. And he's gone. Okay. Now, I understand we are poisoned again. Not a big deal. As you can see, it's going down really slowly. From here, we're just going to run and jump over to this corner. Oh, we've missed it. We're going to climb back up. Okie dokie. So run, jump, round in a circle, jump. And then we're going across here. And we're going to jump for the corner there. Okie dokie. Climb your way up. And once we get onto the platform, this is now where I'm going to make my first save. So let me just climb up. Drop down. And I'm going to make my first save here. Okay, now that you've saved, just climb up. When the drills go in, you're just going to make your way past. So let's just wait for the drill to go in. 2 steps is normally enough. And then you can just run past the drills. As you've seen there, I've taken a little bit of damage, not the end of the world. They don't deal a whole load of damage to them. As long as you're not just running into them, you'll be fine. This is where the excavators are now. Excavators. We're just going to sprint past them essentially. There's not really a whole lot to it. Just going to get close. As soon as it goes up, just sprint by it. Just get nice and close. When it goes up, just sprint by. From here, I'm going to climb up to the left twice. And then we're going to climb all the way up here. What we're going to do now is run and hug this left wall because there's an enemy here. And we can just stand here and shoot him. He can't damage you, so just use your pistols. I'll skip to when he's dead. Okay, now that he's dead, we can just climb our way past, drop down, and slide down to the bottom. We're going to get back in the minecart now. Now this first jump here is the tricky part of the minecarts. What's going to happen is we're going to climb all the way up, and then we're going to slide all the way down. Laura's going to be going really quickly. Right as we start jumping, because we're going to go over a big jump, right as we start jumping, we're going to start holding the brakes so we slow down the minecart. Otherwise you'll just go flying off into the corner, flying off around the corner. As soon as we slowed it down, we're going to instantly stand up, and we need to use the action button to switch the tracks by hitting it with the spanner. So we're going to go down. As soon as we're jumping, hold the brakes, stand up, press action so you can switch the tracks. Here we go. Now we're going to have to get some ducking involved here. So we're going to duck down. This time we're just going to let the cart go as fast as it wants. Here we go, over there. Just keep ducking all the way. Maintain your duck. Even now, keep going. And what's going to happen is as soon as I go under here, I'm going to stand up and hold the brakes. There we go. That way I can get around this corner nice and safely all the way to the very end. There we go. From here, just get out the minecart. We're now going to run over and use the crowbar that we picked up earlier on this door. And then we're going to just pick up this battery that we will need to use in just a little bit. From there, the safest way down is the ramp over here, so we're going to take that ramp. There is another poisonous enemy down here, but if we take this ramp, he won't be a bother. All we're going to do is just go across here and get into the minecart. Okay, now that we're in, we're just going to climb up. We're going to have to duck at the top. So let's duck down. As soon as we get past this one, we're going to have to stand up and hit the switch so that we can go left, because we want to go left here, not right. Then we'll go down and we're going to duck and just let Lara jump across the gap. Here we go. It will slow us down automatically. Round the corner, and we're going to duck down again. And then we don't need to do anything else. Once we get to the bottom, the minecart will just stop and we can get out. There is a save crystal here. So we're going to run past and just go and get the crystal there. Once we've got it, just make your way back through here. Right, so press this button. It's going to open up us the wall. We can go through here all the way down to the end. It's going to slide us down now. And now we're going to make a save here. Okay, what we're going to do is start running here. And we're going to pull out a flare just so you can see where you're going. You're going to run into this little doorway and then jump so that you go past the enemy. Okay, you want to essentially be going as fast as you can now, just to stay away from him. He has this lunge attack that he does, and if it catches you, you're a goner. So you really do want to just keep moving as fast as possible. Straight up to the wall, jump up and grab. That's the attack there. He caught me with it, but because he's only slightly caught me, I'm absolutely fine. If I was on the ground there, I'd have been dead. He'd have jammed me in the corner, I'd have died. But obviously I wasn't on the ground, so I've survived. All I'm going to do now, I'm not going to bother to heal because we will save a little bit later. Instead, I'm going to make my way over here and I'm just going to drop down. Press this button. That's where the minecart is, through that door. And press this button here. We're going to make our way through and just crawl through this gap. There we go. Now those guys, that enemy I've just faced now, I'm going to face 2 more of those now, and we are going to kill them. If you're someone who's got an absolute load of ammo, feel free to use it on them, but I'm just going to show you how you can do it with the pistols. So we're going to crawl down here and drop down. Run forward and pull out your pistols. You'll see him coming in now in that left window. Turn to the side. As soon as you see him, just hop onto this ledge here. And he's just going to leg it back out the room. Once he leaves the room, you can just drop down, take a few steps forward, and then you're just going to backflip back on. And this is all we're doing over and over and over again. So what I'll do, I'll just skip to when he's dead. Okay, now that he's dead, we can just hop down. There's some deagle ammo in the corner, and the enemy we've killed will also drop some, so you can pick it up off him as well, with a little bit of Uzi ammo to go with it. From here, you're going to jump in the direction I've jumped, swim down and hold the action button, turn around and start swimming up and get out the water. Now you need to wait for the blue meter to fill all the way back up to the top, and we're going to go back into the water and we're going to grab the crank from the bottom. It's just the same deal. You won't be able to grab both at once because you will die trying to get out the water. So once it's filled up, down, swim once, hold action, turn around, start swimming up, and just climb back out the water. There you go. We now have all the items we need in order to get through the remainder of the game. Well, the remainder of this level, should I say. Okay, from here, going to press this button. There's another enemy now, so roll, run around to the right and jump up on the ledge. Turn around, start shooting him. And he's just going to do the same thing the other one done. He'll just run down the corridor. Just wait for him to go around the corner, drop down, and then just backflip back onto the ledge. It really is this simple. I'll skip to when this guy's dead. Okay, now that he's dead, you can ignore him because, as you can see, he doesn't drop any ammo for you. He's going to come around the corner and through the door that he came out of. Press the button and through you go. I recommend walking through here because you don't want to fall down that hole in the floor there, otherwise you will die. Jump across and then we're going to go and get back into the minecart. There we go. In we get. From here, we'll go around the corner and we're going to duck down. Go down and then pump the brakes. There we go. And let Laura climb all the way back up to the top. Just duck down when you get near the top here. Now this time, don't hit the switch. Sorry, you want to hit the switch there, and the reason why is I haven't hit it because I don't need this crystal, but there's a crystal here, so if you need an extra crystal you want to hit the switch. I'm not hitting it because I still have 6 crystals and that is easily enough to get me through the rest of the game, but you might want to hit it. Like I say, all you do then is just let Laura get down to the bottom and then climb out of the minecart on the right. Drop down and we're just going to run back up the ramp. Simple as. All the way round the corner, right up to the top this time. Don't get fooled into going into that building, there's nothing in there, just an enemy, so just climb straight into the minecart and we're going to make our way up now. I am going to save here because I need to get my health back for the next part. If you have full health, you do not need to save here. Okay. Now that I've saved, just going to go down here, hold right here so you don't fall out the cart, then immediately start ducking because you're going to need to duck all the way up the ramp. There we go. Once you get to the top, you can stop ducking. And that is all of the minecarting done for this level. Get out on the left, just because it's a slight bit faster. There's some flares in the corner there if you need flares. We're going to put the battery in at the bottom. And the crank in at the top. And that's going to drop the thing down that we need. From here, just going to make our way across. And what we're going to do now, we're going to jump into the water and we're going into that hole where the green light is, and we need to climb back out of the water in that hole. So we're going to go down into the hole, swim up and right, climb out the water. Okay. Just roll into this left corner here. And then walk forward. What we're going to do is try and create an angle to get out as easy as possible here, because we need to swim down to the big yellow thing and get into it. So swim through here, down. I recommend arcing round a slight bit so that you can swim up the center and then climb out the water. There you go. That's part 2 done. That's 2 out of 4 swims. What we're going to do now is use the photo mode to look into the water. We're going down where these green lights are, into this hole and around to the right twice, and then up here. We will lose health this time, so it's important that we jump into the water in the right direction, which is this direction. So just use the photo mode to make sure you're facing where those lights are. And all we're going to do, once it's fully back, we're going to jump into the water and start swimming down through here, immediately right again, up, hold action to get out of the water. Okie dokie. Now you are going to need to save here, so hopefully you've got a save crystal, because you do need to save here in order to survive. Okay, now that we've saved, all we're going to do is just wait until the meter fills up, and then we will go again. We will get that save crystal back, by the way. The game hasn't just made you have to save and then to get rid of a crystal. In order to get up though, what we're going to do, jump into the water and swim up. Just turn towards this right wall here. I'm swimming up and I'm holding action. So swimming into the wall, holding action, and I can get straight out the water there. Okay, pick up the deagle ammo. Now there is a flamethrower guy here, so I'm going to run and jump all the way into this right corner before climbing up. It's the least chance that he hits you with those flames behind you. From there, jump across here. Gonna go across. Oh, I've banged my head, but it's not a big deal. I'm gonna jump and roll onto the top of here. Hopefully. We've got the poison guys here, but again, they don't matter. Like, don't worry about them. Like, you get poisoned, so what? You'll survive. We're gonna jump over, and I just want to get this MP5 ammo before we end the level. Slide down to the right here, just to draw this guy over, just so he's not blocking the switch there. As I say, if you get poisoned, it doesn't matter. We're at the end of the level. Just going to go around the corner, and there you have it, guys. That is the RX Tech Mines on Tomb Raider 3 Remastered's new game plus. Hopefully this guide has helped you to get through the level easily. Please leave a comment down below, let me know how you got on with the level. Other than that, make sure to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.